later than normal. Welcome to night number 8. Week 2 begins tonight. And our last bout in round 2 also on the docket. Welcome to tonight's action as we begin to close in on the halfway stages of this entire tournament. The match for tonight. We start off It would help if I lowered the volume of the music, but welcome to tonight. How's it going? I'll just run through what I've just said if it wasn't picked up. But tonight we're going to be kicking off the night in Green Division. Julia versus Bailey to start the action off. Then it will be Tony D and Kazuchika Okada in the Pink Division. Afterwards, Will Ospreay, John Cena in our Gold League. And finally, your main event will see the Prospects champion Stephanie Vaquer go toe-to-toe with the former Women's World Champion Fallon Henley. And while that is a lot of action heading your way, let's focus in on the opener. The Beautiful Madness, your Sapphire champion, battles the role model, Bailey. And it's coming at you in a moment. So I am ready. Welcome inside the arena for the role model.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bailey.
Well, let's talk round 1 between these two ladies. Both picked up a win in 2 varying fashions. Bailey, a straight pinfall 1-2-3 to earn the victory over Lyra Valkyria. And then it was a handshake after the cheeky little roll-up that Bailey implemented to get that dub. As for Julia, her win came in the form of a count-out victory over Utami Hayashishita. So tonight, the Beautiful Madness looks to get her first proper 3 points. If she can do it, that would be amazing, but don't put it past her. Well, the women's Sapphire champion always looking her best as she makes her way to the ring. This matchup, a big test for Julia. A victory of any sort, if I am correct. Indeed I am. Will give her more points than she earned last year. And that was in 7 bouts. She'll have surpassed it in 2. well, the crowd behind Bailey to start the night off. They are expected to stay in her favor, but as we tie up here to start things off, you expect them to start to fall behind the beautiful Madness, and her raw skill and athleticism that she has just, in all honesty, grown since becoming champion. You have to go back to when she became one of few ladies to be able to beat the irresistible forces. What's Bailey looking for here? Lines up Julia. Oh, sliding dropkick. Getting out the gates thick and fast and early. And that is what makes this sort of bout a pretty epic affair. Julia stiff right. Drops Bailey, but the back and forth thing has begun that I think the beautiful Madness would love to win out in. Targeting the arm, just stomping away. Bailey is a solid technical wrestler. Explosive and realistically unpredictable as to what she will go for. Julia is just a brash, cocky nature, as well as just that phenomenal wrestling prowess she has in terms of bringing those high explosivity style of attacks. And the focus as we look at the end of round 2 here tonight. The green division, one of which that there's one clear leader right now in terms of most points. Surprisingly, it is the most spread division of them all outside of the Teal League. That will potentially change tonight as Bailey looks to fly, gets caught, but she fights back, realizing that she missed her mark. And instead, a nice suplex there, tossing Julia overhead. But getting back on topic, Liv Morgan, the big threat here in the Green League. 6 points to her name out of 6. A win here for Bailey would tie her in the standings. For Julia, she'd be a point behind. But that is still within arm's reach of the top spot. Now, we do know that after tonight, 5 more bouts remain for all these stars in this tournament. And when we look at those 5 bouts, as a beautiful headbutt for Julia connects. Opting for the cover as well. 1. Quick kick out. Bailey stays alive. But we're seeing the beautiful Madness pick up momentum. But yes, as I was saying, 5 bouts remaining here tonight. With 2 done. We'll be reaching the halfway point soon enough in this entire tournament. Because after next week, it will be 3 bouts done, 4 bouts remain. When you're having that matchup, your 4th match, you will be halfway through your tournament. As Bailey ascends, drops the elbow, connecting onto Julia and looking to punish. Lining her up, the kick down low connects, and she's got a rose planter into the canvas. The cover follows suit, and Julia able to kick out. It looked very last second. But still, the beautiful madness remains in this matchup, and she is now on the offensive around the world to bring Bailey down. Role model, though, not gonna slow down when she gets back into the controlling position. Nice snap vertical, followed up with some lethal strikes. Brings down the beautiful madness. But here's the issue, she misses, falls short on that axe handle, and now she's going to be driven into the canvas. Huge impact there by Julia. She gets a 2 count. That Northern Lights driver effective from Julia, and now pump handle suplex launching Bailey, but the role model fired up now, fighting back, takes waist control, Saito suplex. Julia, though, fighting back, stopping the offense, brings Bailey up for the Northern Lights driver. 1, 2. That brainbuster-esque maneuver. As Julia hammerlocking into the vertical. Turned her back on Bailey, though, giving her a chance to get back to her feet, but Bailey can't capitalize. Or maybe she can. Fireman's carry with Julia, spin out into the side slam. Cover here onto the beautiful madness. 2. Near fall. As Julia, rolling that shoulder up, keeps herself alive in this matchup. We're seeing that resiliency that makes Julia one of the best champions in IPW. One of the longest reigning at that. I think there's only one person with a longer reign, and that's Will Ospreay, but now Julia in jeopardy. Eats another rose plant. 1, 2, 3. The thorns around the rose spike Julia into that canvas, and it grants Bailey victory. It was a close affair. It came down to this finishing sequence. Julia tried to go for something big, but the shot caught by Bailey, and a 1, 2, 3 to follow it.
Here is your winner, Bailey.
And now the role model is 2 for 2 in this tournament. An easy round 1, but a brutal round 2. Bailey makes an impact here, and she mounts herself atop of the division. Well, a huge victory there for Bailey to join Liv Morgan atop of the Green League. Now we go to 2 men looking for their first win, their first taste of glory. As we will be seeing Tony D'Angelo versus Kazuchika Okada. It's all about family in this love affair. And do you know what? I'm in such a good mood. We're going to send it to the ring immediately. Who walks out victorious in the Pink League?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Well, for Tony D, a spot alongside Gunther, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk is at stake. And that same sort of position is there for Okada if he is able to win this matchup. Top spot out of the equation here for the Pink division. As we've got 3 stars. Like 2 stars vying for glory. Both tied on 6. I'm realizing I need to do his announcement, his ring intro.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 236 pounds, the undisputed world heavyweight champion,
The Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. There you go. That's how you intro your world champion off the back of Alicia Taylor's championship naming. We know the Rainmaker has been an interesting start making his way into the title picture, but he failed to get going against Drew McIntyre. And tonight, in arguably an easier bout, has a chance to show he is here to play. As for his opponent, Tony D, it's another step up in competition. Last outing, he was against CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, a man who's failed to win gold in IPW. So, a step up against an actual champion could be what Tony D needs to break into the divisions he's competing in. Right now, the bout was going in his favor until Okada launches the drop kicks. And Tony D really needs to keep the speed going against the Rainmaker. Keep him grounded and out of the question. D'Angelo tries to fly, but the flight cut in half by Okada's punch to the gut. And that isn't going to stop Tony D's offense, though, as he now sends the Rainmaker into the ring post and charges in to that big boot. Now, this division, as we get to look into how it stands the pink division. Sees Drew McIntyre and Obafemi sitting on the perfect 6 right now. And that could be one heck of a bout. We already looked at during the Road to Showdown when that bout is. It's their second to last bouts in this tournament. Those two face off. And that'll be a hogfest if I've ever seen one. Carter perfect rolling senton into the ring with that springboard. A nip up here as well as he unloads some stiff shots into D'Angelo. That's going to force Tony D to roll out to stave off the Rainmaker. The only problem is Okada was ready, gets caught here, and Tony D going to punish a cover, utilizing the middle rope for leverage, but it's not enough to get more than a 1. We're seeing something interesting here to start this bout off. Okada utilizing that drop kick effectively. He's going for it quite a bit, and it is one of his more stronger, more known maneuvers, and that is surprising that he is going for it a lot. Kazuchika landing that King Kong knee drop. Did opt for the cover, but eats a spear after failing to capitalize. But look at this. Okada fired up. The Rainmaker ain't playing nice no more, even though he has just been launched to ringside. Tony D chasing, hunting his prey. Hooks Okada up and delivers a stiff right hand. Kick down south, not going to work for Rainmaker. Instead, needs to get the action back into a winning formula. Leaping forearm smash from Tony D. Not going to work out because he misses the double axe afterwards, giving the Rainmaker a chance to shine. Okada's punch missing. Tony D not. Hooks Okada up into the fireman's carry and delivers the gun stun. Cover here off of it as well. But a quick kick out. Rainmaker staying in this affair. Now needs to look to put away Tony D, but D'Angelo won't allow it. Instead, a big power slam. D'Angelo sits back, ready to strike, hooks up and delivers a spine buster. Down goes the Rainmaker for the count. But a quick kick out in time means the Rainmaker stays alive. An attempt at the tombstone. Failed there for Okada, but he's in trouble. Oh no. D'Angelo may have been leaping for a DDT or a spear, but it's caught, the legs tripped, and the Rainmaker, no, won't punish. No Rainmaker in sight. There was an attempt there, I feel. Okada cannot get it. And Tony D, gotta make him pay. Up top, but dropped. And the Rainmaker takes the back, sending D'Angelo to the corner. Cover for Okada. 1, 2. Ooh, nearly. An interesting count there of 2, but the more interesting thing is Okada's not hit a big shot yet. No Rainmaker, no money clip, no tombstone. Instead, it's been D'Angelo fighting back Okada's advance. He's going to do some more here. But he stalls out once again with the vertical suplex, giving the Rainmaker ample time to fight back. Saito. 2 out of 2 matches with a Saito. But only one is gonna have a Rainmaker. Okada into the cover. 2. Ooh. For a second, I was about to say welcome to the showdown, Okada, but he's speared in half. Chopped to size by D'Angelo. Neither man connecting until the boot in defense of Okada. Rainmaker. He needs something. Charges in. Catches the boot. Oh, nice roundhouse dropping D'Angelo. Oh, big shot. Not going to work for Okada off the ropes. He's really trying to throw everything he's got at D'Angelo. But D'Angelo! Choke. Buster. 1, 2, no. Defiance from the champ to stay in this one. Northern Light suplex with a little rolling locomotion, swinging neck breaker. Okada's foot is in the rope, but it's not going to be checked by a referee. Instead, the shoulder coming up is what keeps Okada in this matchup. But a spine buster once more with given authority. The champ is down, and D'Angelo is the one to be welcomed into the tournament. Not the result I expected here tonight. But Tony D has just pinned the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. I need to put a preface on this. Perhaps during Showdown season that championship is cursed. Last year it was Samoa Joe failing to make it off the mark. This year Okada in that same ballpark.
Here is your winner, Tony D'Angelo.
Well, Tony D gets a 3. 2 men though now set to battle in your co-main event, looking for their first as well. The World Championship might be cursed, but what about the Emerald Belt? Is that one cursed? That, well, we'll see. There's a champ in action here in your co-main event. Up against the GOAT. And I don't know which version of John Cena is going to show up here. All I can hear is Rabadoo in my ear. So let's send it to the ring. Your co-main event. Wait, hang on. What theme's this? Well, I know what theme it is. It's the NWO. That's John Cena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
rocking the Hollywood black and white. New World Order being channeled by, I guess? Oh, I'm trying to understand this. I mean, I know he's a actor. Perhaps he's preparing for a new role. But with them 10-inch pythons, Cena needs to step up as the light ungrayscale. I'm surprised there's no shirt rip. Either way, Cena's got a step up in his normal competition. As the champ looks ready to go toe to toe.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 191 pounds, the prestigious world champion, Will O'Spivey!
Still, Mike Groom cannot pronounce his name, but it is what it is. Welcome, Will Ospreay, into round number 2. Let's talk round number 1 real quick. A matchup of the week between Abyss and Ospreay in the main event of night 1. It was a hard-hitting affair that saw the monster earn victory. For Cena, it was a different battle altogether. Another matchup of the week contender up against the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Neither man victorious, but both put on spectacles to start their tournament on the wrong foot, I guess. It's Ospreay starting this one off right. Springboard, an awkward landing, but does connect onto John, who's surprisingly keeping the NWO shirt on. Oh, knee to the body and a high roundhouse from Ospreay. Gonna drop Cena early into this affair. Cena, we know the GOAT, capable of really doing anything from any position. Electric chair drop brings Ospreay crashing to the canvas. And we talked already tonight about the other divisions and how they are layered up. The gold division, like all the others, has two clear early leaders. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, 6 points to his name. And the other man is someone that performed exceptionally last year in Shawn Michaels. Both on 6, both having a solid start to the tournament. For these two, a win is required to get onto 3 points total. And we saw that earlier as a 2K comeback coming through here for Ospreay. Sweeps out the leg of Cena. And the cover to follow it as well. 1, 2. Near fall. John able to kick out. And I'm trying to just think, maybe Cena's put in some creative control clauses into this, well, his contract here for the tournament. Maybe he's here to screw job Ospreay, brother. Brother. Sidewalk slam, working for Cena. Getting a 2 count here over the champ. Cena tries to drop the leg. Not going to work for him. Instead, he eats the big double boot from Ospreay. The champ charges in, dropping Cena. And John is in an awkward predicament because the gun's pulled out, lined up, and delivered. No, the hidden blade not delivered. Cena avoids. And instead, he spins out into a an implant driver. A high elbow drop working for Cena here. I'm hoping that we get a Saito suplex by one of these two by the end of this matchup. That would make my day. As Ospreay punishing the leg now of Cena. And the face to follow it as well. A couple of boot scrapes follow with a big one. A broski boot of sorts. Cena caught, stomped by Ospreay. Springboard moonsault though not going to work for the champ. Now Cena leaps into his own crossbody, a cover to follow it as well. 2. Near fall for John. And this big match feel certainly his wheelhouse, this ballpark he is known for. The only concern is Ospreay is starting to build momentum. And surprisingly, it is Ospreay that's slowing the pace down. Causing Cena some unwavering sort of positions. A DDT, but a nip up. Ospreay back on the offensive. Realizes he cannot give John an inch. But that inch might have just been gained. Never mind. John gets caught, eats a boot. Now hooked up. Ospreay a knee to the body, dropping Cena once again. And boom, big DDT. Ospreay, he's picking up the pace slightly more just so he can keep Big Match John at bay. Cena watching on as Ospreay back up, running knee strike, busting open Cena, and Ospreay ascends, sky twister press not gonna land, and John unloads a stiff combo ending in a lariat. Anything you can do, I can do better. That's what John's thinking here as he looks to fly. Lands the diving crossbody. Now what's John thinking? He tries to drop a punch. It does not hit. He does, however, avoid Ospreay's shot. Just to drop the elbow. Count rising, escalating to a precarious position. Someone needs to bring the action into the ring. A count of 6. Cena not bringing him in. Instead, a code red at 7. And I8 is when Cena returns him to the ring. Ospreay catches him, leaping forearm, connecting. Looks like it may be a variation of the hidden blade. It was hard to tell, but it is a cover-worthy attempt for Ospreay. Too near full. Cena rolling that left shoulder off the canvas to stay in this one. Broski boot working for Ospreay. And he's caught Cena. John missed his timing, missed his shot, eats a Michinoku driver. And now, you see the confidence on Ospreay's face. He knows that he has him where he wants him. Oz cutter! Ospreay landing it. And now, Sky Twister into the cover. 1, 2, 3. The champion has entered the chat for his first 3 points. And that is worth it. A matchup of the week, I felt that. It's felt like one. But I can't give it. There was not enough action overall for it to be warranting it. I do, however, think it was a great bout between the two men.
Here is your winner, Will O'Spivey!
With it, the men are done and dusted for the night, leaving us with a main event filled with the best women IPW have to offer. Probably the best way to round out your second round, as the former world champion faces off against the newest champion in IPW. Is it game time for Fallon, or is it Vakir La Premiera's chance to step up and show why and how she became champion? Either way, we're sending it to your main event. Spectacles are made for once in a lifetime opportunities like this. Let's go with the main event. Well, it's strange that this is the theme that kicks off a matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Fatal Influence from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Well, we do know Fallon is top shelf, and here in IPW she's not really been challenged. This is probably, I'd say, her biggest since losing the belt. Now, interesting thing for her is there's a matchup down the line against a Ruby belt holder, big time Becky Lynch. Fallon will obviously be ready for that, but it's certainly a sort of telltale bout. If Fallon can beat Becky, it tells you she is a deserved champion.
And
Well, the Prospects champion looks ready, set to compete here tonight. And we start to wonder. In fact, we beg the question. Is Vakir looking to have the longest reign with the Prospects Championship? The answer is probably yes, because of how the championship is set up. With you only having one chance to, well, you have to defend it. If you don't, you lose out and you can never challenge for it again. But right now, as we start this bout off, both ladies wearing the blue/teal for this division. Even the referee's getting involved. Nice one, big man London. Fallon starting the bout off on the aggressive side, putting her long legs to good use, choking out Vakir in the corner. The cover here, good for just one. Fallon resourceful. We've seen time and again her style working in her favor. Capable of just on a dime, just punishing you, dropping you with a hoedown or a famouser. And that maneuver, that power that she possesses, does beg and force you to reconsider your avenue, your strategy going up against her. This is her first year, her first showdown without the World Championship on her waist. And it's certainly a interesting feel for me, commentating all her matches in IPW, just seeing just the phenomenal skill she possesses, and it now no longer being about her. It's all about, well, Utami now with the championship. Count of 6 as the Devil's Kiss delivered. Vakir. Count of 7. This could be a count out, but Vakir gonna return Fallon to the ring. A count of 8, the last heard number. And now Vakir. Ooh, awkward position. Knee's not meant to bend that way. Fallon able to escape it. Kind of a variation of a twister. Fallon pump handle suplex. She's caught Vakir off guard after escaping the hold. Going for the cover. But it's not a 3 just yet for Fallon. Instead, the famouser from out of nowhere. That bait and connect for Henley. Her go-to strategy when utilizing that maneuver. Now the pace quickens a little bit for the former world champ. She's trying to bring some energy into this affair. Vakir caught. She's not used to this style that the champion brings. And that, or former champion brings. And it's hard to believe that in the matchup right now, it's Vakir that's a current champ. Stiff shot, not going to work until now. The brute scrapes coming in for Vakir. Just pushing, brushing the face of Fallon into that turnbuckle. Nice dodge by Fallon on the springboard offensive. It now gives her a chance to punish Stephanie. Clubbing blows to the back. Now pulling on the arm. Henley caught, forced back by Stephanie, who's not been able to land any of her big offense. And that's why it's a quick kick out by Henley to basically let Vakir know she needs to do more. Scoop slam going to come through for Vakir, putting the former champ in the drop zone. And that's going to allow for a spiral tap, but the knees come up from Fallon. She was wary of that maneuver. Vakir caught once more by the former champ, who I think might have been looking to drop Vakir for a hoedown. But not going to connect this time of asking. Neither is that boot. The step up into Guri will forth Henley, who's now finding her footing back on the offensive. Count of 2, and there's the 3. The stiff shot from Fallon drops Vakir and gives the Fatal Influence leader the W here tonight. And now she's on the board at the end of round 2. Briefly, let's touch on the Teal League. Currently, it is dominated by Charlotte Flair.
Your winner, Fallon Henley.
Only Flair sits atop of this division. That might change at the end of round 3. A round we begin tomorrow as night number 9 sees 4 more epic bouts on the docket, of which, as I fill in the last point of my match card for round 2, of which we kick things off with Tony D doing back-to-back nights. It's D'Angelo versus probably the toughest foe you could face in that bracket, Obafemi. Then, the original El Grande's in action against Abyss. Can the monster remain a monster? Will El Grande get his first points? Then we reach the 2 women's bouts. The green division in action. Bailey's going back to back as well, going up against another Japanese star. This time it's Momo Watanabe. Finishing the night, it's a Ruby Belt title bout rematch as the Irresistible Force goes toe to toe with the man. Can the repeat result happen where Lynch remains undefeated against Nia? That and much more will be asked and answered tomorrow night. But for now, thank you for joining me for the Road to the Showdown Night 8. Hope you've enjoyed this one as much as I've enjoyed yapping. I will see you tomorrow. Peace motherfucking out.